Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 5. Episode 5 of Karaoke Host Quarantine Q&A Roulette, or whatever this is. Episode 5. We have a new special guest tonight. We have Dan here tonight. Dan, you want to say hi? Because they can't see you until you talk.
Hello, 3 people out there. How are you?
They can't answer you either.
Hiya.
Oh, they can't? This isn't.
We also have, as usual, we have Nanna. We have
Hiya.
Prince Edward of L. We have Tall Drink of Water.
Hey.
Great. I think it only caught Amanda. She said something. That was it. What?
I was just trying to get it over here. There it is. Hi.
That's right. You know when you're being recorded when the green box is around your face. Otherwise, they can't see you.
Hi, everyone.
No, me. Hi.
That's the kind of night it's going to be. All right. What's everybody drinking? I've got Tito's and grape soda, which I haven't tried yet.
I have a delicious red wine. It's red. That's all I know about it.
Is it also wine?
It is also wine. It came in a lovely cardboard box.
Is it Boda Box? Because I've heard
It
really
is
good
Boda
things
Box.
about that.
Good stuff.
Hey.
I'm supporting Boda Box. So they're sponsoring the Dan Gorham portion of this Zoom video.
Sponsored by Cheez-Its.
And Corona.
And Chex Mix.
And truly.
We're not
And
sponsored
wine
by
in general.
We're not sponsored by shit. This is nobody's
Not
even
yet,
watching this.
Jeff.
Not yet.
We have to be positive because maybe one day someone will watch it or
That's
forward it to them, and we'll either get sued or they'll sponsor it.
Well, this is week 5. We're getting that much closer to week 7. What's going to happen on week 7, Eddie?
I'm gonna shave my legs.
Dan, no one can see your face because it's perfect though.
Sound. Yeah, doesn't work.
Oh, there you go.
We didn't think we were gonna make it to week 7, but it's
Is it a pay-per-view? Because I'll pay anything. Just name it.
It's not. It's free. It's free on Facebook. It's
What a
free
country.
live in front of a studio audience.
I might have to get a
But-
cameraman.
Jeff did get a new Venmo because his daughter spent $8,000 on in-app purchases.
I heard about that.
We're actually up to 400 now because she bought $100 more today.
Wow. Seems
So we're gonna get
excessive.
into that. We're gonna jump into that app tomorrow and we're gonna fix that.
Was this
Change
After-
that password, man.
after the charges, like the initial charges, or like during, while you were like, oh my god?
Yes, it was while I was figuring out the first time. She had already done the second time. So
But she now knows that you know.
yeah, well, she was like, "Am I in trouble?" No,
Oh.
no.
Oh, I would be in trouble.
Can I talk about one before we get to questions? Can I talk about these quarantine karaoke Facebook groups?
All
Yeah.
out.
Has everybody seen it?
There's several, but I've watched most of the main one.
So I'm in 3 of them now, and all 3 of them now are no longer about karaoke and singing. They're all about who can be naked and who can get kicked out of the group now.
That's every group on Facebook right now.
Quarantine karaoke or bartender memes?
Quarantine karaoke. It's all about I'm going to be naked on the camera tonight.
Yeah,
I haven't
'Cause-
seen it. Not the original one. I haven't seen any of that.
It's 'cause
there's
people
been a
get-
whole
What do you mean?
What's that?
How naked do you mean?
Well, so that's the argument that they're having is, oh, well, I can be topless, right? I just can't be bottomless. What?
So it only took a month for human beings to completely devolve something pure and innocent into something horrifying.
And
Pretty good. Well done.
Like human beings do. That's right.
I'm in several groups on Facebook where like there's constantly live videos of people just getting drunk and getting naked. I'm like, all right.
None of this is coming up in my newsfeed.
Me either. I want a couple of those names of those groups. So we
Are
can all
there
watch.
any sexy
Well,
men? in their
it's a lot
clothes
of
on?
it's a lot of restaurant stuff. So like Amanda said, bartending memes and like server stuff. Like you just get notifications. You like watch the video. Yeah, it was good times. It's usually around like 11 p.m. on to like 4 in the morning because restaurant people have crazy Sleep schedules.
Jeff, just type in pornhub.com. You'll find it right
Well,
there.
so it's funny that you say that because that's on the Karaoke Quarantine site. The
Yeah.
moderator put that link right in the comments,
Stop.
I don't think they need any extra help.
just in case people couldn't find it. Yes,
Right, yeah. It's tough to find porn on the internet.
it's difficult. It's not there. It's nowhere.
I feel like
Speaking
my
of porn,
question was answered. Are there any sexy men like with nice muscles taking their clothes off, or is it just like
Not really.
no.
Probably not.
I've lost interest?
They make
But if you-
calendars. They don't actually get on the internet.
If you are looking for something sexy to watch, my OnlyFans link will be down below. I'm just totally kidding. I don't have one. I don't have one yet.
Link below.
Eddie's Venmo will be in the comments after the other video.
Episode 7.
Pornhub.com/Eddie.
All right, on to question number 1.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
haven't answered a question yet.
No.
We haven't even started yet.
Oh,
Dan, you're our
Oh,
special guest. Do you want to
yes.
pick the first number?
Yes, I'd love to. I'm really good at this. Go with like 17.
17.
Feeling good about that.
All right, let's see. Okay. It's great.
Who is that sexy beast?
What's the strangest place you've ever urinated or defecated?
Okay.
Strangest place.
Strangest place.
You don't have to answer first. Whoever has an answer can throw it out there.
I mean,
I once pooped in a cup in a moving truck. We were stuck in traffic in Vermont, and it was after about a week of drinking up in northern Vermont, and on the way back, it was stuck in a traffic jam, and desperate times require desperate measures. Sometimes those measures require pooping in a cup.
Wait,
good.
there's traffic in Vermont?
Yeah, there was some traffic jam, construction or something. I wasn't really focused on the reason of the traffic jam at the point.
there was a moose crossing the road and it was going really slow and that was causing delays.
and then Dan
When
moved
you-
it.
And Dan pooped in a cup. All right, who's next? Who else? Who's
I
got
believe
one
it's
that
a
can top?
Wendy's cup.
Oh, a Wendy's cup. We even remember the cup.
Very specific.
I'm sponsored
I
by
mean-
Wendy's as well, by the way.
Sponsored
I think they just
by
lost their
Wendy's.
sponsorship.
I mean, I'm in a similar boat. I mean, like I've definitely been stuck in traffic and I've had to pee really bad after like a night at the bar. And I've definitely peed in like a McDonald's cup, like in the car. And I'm like, because I didn't care because I had to go really bad. No shame.
No, there's no shame in that at all.
I mean, I wasn't sure if
So-
I have another one, but I'm not sure if it's like super weird or like super gross. It's very embarrassing.
That's
Do
why
it.
we're here, Eddie. That's
I
why we're
pooped
here.
in a cup.
A Wendy's cup.
The Wendy's.
I was coming home from another bar when I lived in Florida, and my friend wanted to have like a serious conversation. I had a couple drinks that night, and you know how you don't buy beer, you rent it. I had to pee so bad. We sat there for another hour talking, ran up to my door. The bathroom was like right by my front door. I was like fumbling for my keys, trying to get it. I ended up peeing my pants on my front porch.
That's so sad.
As a 24-year-old adult.
You were so close.
We had an accident. That's fine.
But you know when your body is like, oh, you're super close to home. You're like, you're ready to go. Let go. Yeah.
And like turning the key, it just gets even worse.
I couldn't even get the key. Like I was lifting the key to put in the door, and I was just like, fuck.
Are you wearing those pants right now?
No, those pants
Don't
are
have the
long,
pants?
long gone.
He's not wearing any pants, Dan. We don't wear pants. We forgot to tell you that.
That's
Yeah,
why this.
Way ahead of you on that one, by the way.
Oh Lord.
So
For the record,
mine's
I wasn't driving in mine. I was not driving. I was the passenger. I didn't want
Right,
to.
of course.
Didn't
I would
put
think
any
so.
honestly-
But oh,
Picturing you as the driver doing this.
If you did it as a driver, I mean, kudos to you because that has to be some skill. Like, you know, you're just like,
I'm still working on that. We're still practicing that. I haven't quite mastered that one yet.
you do this frequently?
A couple times a week.
All right.
You got to test yourself
Okay.
every day, Eddie.
Challenges.
Amanda, what about you? Challenging.
So mine probably would have to be a few years ago. I was hosting at the Hong Kong, did my 5 to 2 shift, decided to walk home because it was the summer, it was nice out. And it's about 5 miles. And I was about a mile from home, a little less, and was like, oh God, I have to pee. So I proceeded to, in Brookline, go down one of the side streets between those beautiful buildings and pee between 2 cars.
Oh, didn't we walk past that the other day?
We did. I pointed that out to you once. Yes.
So you were prepared for the question. Good.
So Jeff, since mine and Eddie's were clearly superior to Amanda's, is she eliminated or something? Because we get
There's no.
Fuck
what's the
you,
protocol?
Dan. Jeff, you can like kick people out of this meeting, right?
Yeah, but I
Out of
will.
curiosity.
But we never will. We never will. Fuck you,
Jerk.
Dan, is what she said, in case you missed it.
I did not know this
No,
was a competition.
this is not an elimination match. This is that we just all get to answer. And while some stories might be superior to others, we love everyone's stories equally.
Right, not necessarily in this case. I mean, for the future, of course.
For the future, yes.
Yeah, that was
Maybe.
a wild story, Amanda.
We'll talk about it.
I love you, Amanda.
Well,
I love
go ahead,
you,
Nanna. What's
Nanna.
your story?
Mine isn't really that the place where I did anything was weird. I feel like everyone's gone outside or something. But the situation surrounding it,
Oh, hi,
what
George.
Was that a bear?
That was George.
Oh.
he was just passing by. So I was on a date and we were walking along the beach and it was really nice and romantic. And all of a sudden I just had to take the meanest dump. And there were no bathrooms. And like, yes, the beach usually has like toilets and stuff there, but it was January. So the beach toilets were all closed, which I found out after we like ran to them, which took about 5 minutes. And then I just had to tell him, we need to get in your car and I need you to take me to the nearest place with a bathroom. So I think we went to a Dunkin' Donuts. And yeah.
I have a follow-up question.
Yes.
Oh, please, Eddie. Go.
Why were you walking on the beach in January? During one of the coldest times of
I'm sorry. I think it was probably December. Does that help?
No, because I feel like that's the same. January, December, February, they're all the same.
It's all
month
cold.
To me. Yeah.
It's all cold.
Is this in Massachusetts?
I date a lot of guys that like to be outside. I don't know what to tell you.
Also, do I know the person that you were walking with?
Actually, you did meet him because I brought him to I think it was the alley. And like we ran into you and Sierra.
Was he the ginger guy?
What ginger did I bring to the alley? How many men am I bringing to gay bars?
The one that I asked for his number?
That is not a redheaded man.
I swear to God, he was a redheaded man.
His hair was like light brown, dark blonde.
Throw his name out there and or send me a text message because I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Put his name in the
This is who
comments
you're-
below.
Tag him on Facebook.
You know what? I'm pretty sure he's married now. Let's let him live his life.
Oh, yeah. Let's let him live his life. We won't
But
tag
still-
anybody.
But still secretly text me.
All right. So mine's
Jeff,
not
where's the
so much.
strangest place you defecated?
Mine's not so much of a place either as it was a time, and it was a night. You were actually there, not with me.
I was
but
there.
That night you were with me. It was the night the Bruins won the Stanley Cup, and we were all in the bar, and they closed all the bars right after that.
Right.
And I had to go to the bathroom, probably an hour after they closed all the bars in town, and I was looking for a corner, but there were people everywhere. Obviously, there were thousands of people in the street, and I asked a police officer if there was a place to go to the bathroom, and he was like, "I don't give a fuck where you go right now. Just go somewhere. Like find a place." I literally peed
Did
on
you
the
take
wall.
a dump
next
on
to
his
him.
shoes immediately?
No, I peed on the wall next to him because I was like, if somebody fucking arrests me for this, you're gonna be right here saying you didn't give a shit and you told me that. So, and he like stood there and he turned his back. Thankfully, he was polite. But I
Luckily,
literally peed.
you didn't have to give a shit.
I literally peed on the wall next to a Boston police officer. My story.
Why is peeing in public illegal if you try to be discreet about it?
I mean, it's not clean.
But like,
Right.
Goal that I have to pee and that the city didn't put a toilet right next to me.
Well, they have those ones where they have like 3 that you can pay like $0.25 to use.
Why do I have to pay to pee?
Right.
We're not in
This is
Europe.
America.
There's an
We are
entire
not in Europe.
ocean.
They are not cleaning those bathrooms. What am I paying for?
Do you have to pay to pee in Europe?
Well, yeah, but they also have like attendants that will like keep the bathroom pretty nice. It's not a lot. It's like maybe €1.
I don't know how much a euro is. I've never been to Europe.
Like $2, right?
Nah, it's like what, 125,
Gross.
130 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Sterling.
not bad.
The
You're
sterling's
back,
more.
Nanna. How much is a euro?
I mean, when you have to pee, it's just a coin. So it doesn't mean anything.
It's worth it. It's worth every euro.
It's very worth it. And it's cleaner. But like they're not gonna clean the public bathrooms here, so why should I pay? That's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, don't pay. Fuck them.
Sign the petition in the comment section below, by the way.
You do what every normal Bostonian does. You wait until you go into like a dark alley behind some sort of dumpster. You look around and.
But
I mean,
do you know how terrible that is for women? Because think about how many people have peed in those alleys. We can't just whip our dick out. We have to put our hands on like the ground to hold us up. All the pee that I've touched while trying to pee myself is absurd.
There's a fun thing that I will order you. It's called a shiwi,
I want
But
that, please.
but I like to call it, only if you call it what I call it, a shigness.
That's the only thing I would ever want to call it.
It's like
Welcome,
small,
Dan.
compact, like you.
This is welcome to Sunday night karaoke host Q&A, Dan.
I
Off on a
link-
tangent for 20 minutes.
was
the
once,
link.
I was once in
What?
my car in that alley by Broad Street next to like where the place was and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, I missed the play.
And I was sitting in the car and I'm on my phone or something. And a drunk guy comes in and literally unknowingly just starts peeing on the front tire of my car.
Did you honk the horn? Please.
I did honk the horn. I scared the piss out of him. So he
Literally.
and had a lovely time.
It's a good one.
That's a bold move.
All right, question number 2. Who's ready?
I'll go.
Amanda, you're next, Amanda. Go ahead.
Oh! Jinx, poke, you owe me a Coke.
I'm glad
I've
I
never heard it said that way.
I also never heard it said that way.
What? Where have you
You just
been?
make Beautiful shit, Amanda. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't be rude.
I said it was beautiful.
Question number 2.
Let me get question number, ooh, for the viewing audience, 69.
Heyo! See, Eddie, 69 is a sexual position where two people, I'll just look it up.
Oh, Jesus.
And
This
boys
one's-
can do it too together.
This one's really long. This is a really long question. So everybody
That's
listen.
what
Ready?
she said.
This is a freaking long ass question. All right. I have no idea what it is yet, but it's like a paragraph. So here we go.
And I'm gonna need a in-person demonstration.
All right. If you die, no one's ready for this yet. If you die and find out that everyone gets to choose a 12-foot by 12-foot square to stay alone in for eternity without being able to influence or contact the living world, what the fuck does this mean? What 12-foot by 12-foot square would you choose?
That I
The
could
good
live
one.
for my afterlife.
Yeah, where would you live in your 12-foot by 12-foot square? You can't influence anyone. You can't talk to anyone. The only
I have
place
to
you could
be
be
alone?
forever. You have to be alone. 12-foot by 12-foot square for the rest of your not life because you're dead.
I don't
Some
like
sort
that.
of. I don't know.
Bedroom. Outstanding.
That sounds so terrible.
We don't have to answer it. We can veto the question.
I want to be in a square where I can just constantly judge people, regardless of whether I can influence them or not. I need some sort of entertainment.
Yes!
Karaoke.
Oh my
chair.
karaoke, yes. At karaoke, so I can boo and hiss all of the shitty people. Not that any of our singers are shitty. They're all
They're
amazing.
not. They're all fantastic and wonderful.
They're all so good.
The
We love every
douchey
single one
ones
of
that
them.
are like, I'm the best singer you've ever heard. I could yell and scream and be like, no, you're not.
So
And
you
they
would
won't
choose
know.
to listen to people sing karaoke for eternity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sounds
Because
kind
there
of
will
like
be
that.
the random good one.
fuck that. I love
What
karaoke, but
makes
I'm
my
not listening to
karaoke
it
job
forever.
fun.
Mm-mm. Can I just be like in heaven? Is that a place I can put my square?
Anywhere you want.
But you can't interact or do anything with anybody. You're just sitting on
Fine. Then just blow my square up and let me go.
I mean, I made plans like a long time ago to be a ghost, and I plan on fulfilling that.
So
What
where are
is
you?
the
What steps
busiest
have you
place in the
taken?
world that you can be a ghost at?
What
The
steps
most
have you
fun.
taken?
Well,
I mean,
again,
Eddie, what steps have you taken to attain that goal?
I'm a witch. I made deals with bad things and people.
does that turn you into a ghost at some point?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I won't. 12 foot by 12 foot square. I don't know. Somewhere peaceful and quiet where I could read a book.
I mean, shit, I lived in an apartment smaller than that once.
Ew.
Wait,
Why?
Are you allowed to have books, Jeff?
You didn't say I couldn't have a book.
You just
Right.
can't interact with people.
Elf Amanda.
I could have an
That's
iPad.
fine.
I'd be in a library or a movie theater, so at least I'm entertained.
Ooh, a movie
Can you
theater. That's good.
read the books in the library though?
Right, you can't interact. That's right. Libraries.
Yeah, fuck the library. Why are you reading? Let's watch movies all the rest of your life.
Jeff, did you not just say read a book?
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of the movies, okay?
Ooh, or you could just go to Walmart and really just see everything unfolding.
Why?
Just worst of the worst. Really people watching.
A movie theater.
That's what Dan
So
said.
you can watch. No, you said in
My
a
audio working?
like to read a library or
No!
it doesn't hear movie theater.
Is my audio working here? Is this?
Obviously, you're cutting out. Whatever.
I heard movie theater.
I
That's
heard
hard.
library and read books or watch movies. I'm
I
like,
changed my answer based on that the library or movie theater.
I agree, movie theater.
Yeah, movie theater. It's probably the best.
We've got a winner, everybody.
Everyone else is eliminated.
Do I get a gift card?
I still just want to be blasted into non-existence. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
I'll give you one of my Wild Rover fucking $25 cards that I can't use anymore because they don't accept them for the last 2 years.
Those were never
Excuse me?
they received it.
Yeah.
Mine never got
What?
accepted.
Yeah.
Every time one of mine got scanned, they had nothing on them. So fucking bullshit.
I've got one that has money on it and they won't let me use it. I'm like,
Oh, mine had money on them. They just never registered on the system.
Amanda, let me try because I'm friends with a lot of the bartenders over at those places, and they love me.
Question number 3. Who wants to pick question number 3?
Number 4.
Number 4. Hold on.
We have a social.
That one. What is the
You know, on a social.
one? If you could kill off any character
Gotcha.
from a current television show, who would it be?
I don't watch current TV. I don't.
It doesn't have to be current then, fuck it. If you
Does
could
this
kill
Zoom
off
meeting count as a television show?
Does what?
Does this Zoom meeting count as a television show?
Sure,
Oh.
it does now.
Who the fuck are you killing off?
I'm killing Jeff.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
He's too
'cause there's
bald
only
and
room-
handsome. I need to be the only bald, handsome guy.
son of
Well,
a
who's
bitch!
gonna
You just
ask
took
all
my
the
joke.
questions?
You took my fucking joke. I was gonna say there can only be one bald guy in the room at a time.
Gotta be quick when guest host Dan is around, or guest.
Son of a bitch. All right. Any television show, excluding this one.
Are we
With the
calling
cool
this a
character.
television show? We're really
I am. It's episodic. Yes.
Maybe one day.
It's episodic. It's a television show. Fuck.
I think it's more likely to be used in like a court case. I think that's usually litigation of some kind.
Be like, Dan Gordon shit in a cup.
You admitted it on live television.
Can I go? Because I've had this burning deep inside me since the 90s.
Yes.
Chlamydia?
I was a child, Dan,
Oh.
in the 90s.
A very
Shannon
young child.
Yes. Shannon Doherty, who played Prue on seasons 1, 2, 3 on Charmed. I hated her a lot.
So did everyone else.
With like a burning passion like chlamydia. Dan.
Right. Which you would know a lot about. Childhood chlamydia is a very serious disease.
You tell me fast.
No,
You're
no.
just gonna
See
you're
this.
just gonna kill Shannon Doherty.
Yes.
I mean, not in real life.
Well, no,
Disclaimer.
yeah, just on the show, yeah.
I'm gonna choose everyone on the Tiger King. Just every single person.
That's a good one.
I
What
still
about
haven't
the girl
watched
that
that
got her
shitty thing.
arm eaten by the tiger? She wasn't bad.
Really? She literally left the hospital early and decided to get her arm amputated just so that they didn't get in trouble for having bad tigers.
Dad, she's awesome.
She had her
She didn't
arm
want the tiger to
fucking
die.
amputated so those psychos could continue doing what they were doing to those tigers.
I'll never watch a show.
Those,
I haven't either.
those tigers had more freedom than fucking Carol Baskin, that bitch. Her
Jeff,
tigers.
Jeff, you're not allowed to watch Tiger King until you read Harry Potter.
Because I couldn't.
Okay. That's fair.
I've only watched one episode, and I wanted to burn the entire world.
Oh no, you have to get to episode 3.
No, you
Three?
don't. I ended on
Okay.
episode 2, and you know what? Life has been better without it.
It gets way better after the
I don't
second
believe
episode.
you.
Leave everybody else out there, Nanna, that say the exact same thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust a lot of people.
I can't breathe right now. This is getting crazy over Tiger King.
I know, it is.
Because it's a stupid show filled with stupid people. The two dudes that like deal with the tigers are basically just sex criminals. I don't understand what you're supposed to do with this.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry. If you're marrying multiple straight men as a man, you're doing something to them.
Obviously.
Doing something right.
You're doing something to them, all right. Next question.
No.
We've upset Nanna.
Were they
Strong feelings.
meth? Isn't that what they were doing? I don't know. I need to watch a show
What was-
apparently.
One was in it for the meth, but the other one was just like very young and like tigers. There were just images of him sitting on a couch with a tiger, like, and he doesn't know how not to say no to the gay man.
That's how most models get their career, Nanna. They just say yes to everything.
He is not a model.
It was like a casting couch type situation.
Question 4. No?
Sure, yeah, I'm done with Tiger King.
Tiger King and Shannon Doherty. We'll just put them in the same room and see who fucking survives.
Don't talk
I feel
about
like Shannon Doherty might have
Nanna.
this.
Right. Never again. Christmas or the Tiger King. Never again. Nanna, you get to pick the next number, I think. No, you pick this
She
one.
did pick.
You pick this one. Eddie, You?
71.
Sounds familiar. Hold on.
I feel it. Yeah, we definitely.
Oh yeah, we did this one already. Hold on, I gotta delete it. If you could replace all of the grass in the world with something else, what would it be and why?
All the grass.
All of the grass in the world.
Grass.
Swimming pools, because I love the water.
So it'd be like Waterworld.
Yeah. Or I don't know what
That's
that
a
is,
shitty
but
movie.
yeah.
Just go to the ocean. The ocean's there at all times. You're free to go there.
Did you want me to say like chocolate rivers, like in Willy Wonka?
Then the whole world would just look like poo.
It's a valid point.
Nanna, this is
Counterpoint.
my answer. I can say what the fuck I want.
I'm just telling you, think about it. Just think about it. Do you want a world that just looks like duty? If that's
Duty
what you're
world.
into, then that's what you're into, Eddie.
Duty World.
Your move, Eddie.
So if I had to replace grass with anything, I would replace it with Cheez-Its.
Ah!
Just
Shameless.
miles and
fucking plum.
miles of Cheez-Its.
Yeah, but you remember that like animals are going to defecate on those Cheez-Its, and
I'm
people
not
are
going
walk
to eat
on
them.
those
I just want to
Cheez-Its.
see them.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't. I'm not really picking that. I just had them in my hand, and I had to say something. And I don't really have an answer.
I would choose delicious Boda Box wine made fresh and fruity,
Wait, I have a question. If it's like the Boda box, would it be like the entire box just kind of springing out from the ground?
every goddamn blade of grass would be an entire box of yes.
Sounds like a lot of wine.
That's a lot of wine.
It sounds like we kind of just all become alcoholics as this.
Well, that's already happening. So
You say become like future tense. I'm confused.
They don't need to know where we stand in our addictions.
who's they?
The person
Our
who's watching,
4 viewers.
6, Amanda. 6.
Ooh, nice.
Amanda, what would you turn every all of grass into?
I would turn it into fucking intelligence because fuck everybody out there.
Valid.
Didn't say it has to be an actual physical thing.
True.
It does not have to be.
Oh.
That's probably a good one. That's probably better than physical.
Or a nice vaccine for coronavirus and any virus in the future that may lead to quarantine times.
Why?
The
This is fun,
intelligence
isn't it?
that I said would create that.
Isn't this a great time? What are you talking about?
I want
We're
to
not having
change my
fun?
answer to happiness and snuggles.
I'm supposed to be at Hong Kong right now, getting ready for my karaoke shift. This isn't the same because y'all aren't paying me.
Well, that's true. But if someone wants to
know,
pay
so
Nanna, her Venmo will be in the comments.
No, my Venmo is just my name here.
Oh,
The
Nanna de Bomb Diggity. All
No
one word?
spaces.
Did you switch your Venmo?
Yes, I did.
I did as well today.
That's it, Jeff.
HK Jazzy Jeff is actually my Venmo now. Because I take tips with it, it was easier for me to tell people. If I just threw it out there.
I burped and
all right.
the camera switched to me. I apologize for that.
What happened?
I just burped and the camera switched to me. I thought I was speaking, but I belched. I apologize to everyone.
I just burped and it didn't go to me. Your burp was
I
much louder.
burped
You win that
several
one.
times, and it's never come to me. So kudos on your burp.
Okay, everybody is going to burp at the same time. And we're going to see
Have to
who
burp.
gets the square.
La la la.
On the count of 3, which can be hard for me because I have to count and burp. 1,
Here.
2, 3.
Oh, Amanda!
The loudest belcher.
Mine was fake too, so I couldn't do both things. Sorry.
Belches loud and pees wherever the fuck she wants.
Thank you.
Amanda, you're a goddamn champion.
Question
Do it
number
again.
5.
That's yours, Jeff.
All right. What number do I want to pick? Is there a number
I
around
have
there?
another burp in there. Ugh.
I'm going to pick question number 33.
Ooh.
Hold on. We're flying through questions tonight.
I think Amanda needs medical attention. Are you okay, Amanda?
I'm okay.
Right.
I pushed down too much air to get that resonating burp. So it's still some sitting right there. It might come out in a little bit. We'll see.
It's okay. I'm right here.
All right. We ready?
Well, that was good. Who was that?
Shit.
That was,
forgot the
we'll say it was Nanna.
question.
I was aiming the phone at Eddie. I'm sorry.
Oh, me opening the bottle got me the camera.
Eddie, give me some more Chex Mix.
I don't have any more.
Damn it. You pig.
All right. Who's ready?
It's your question. 44, right?
Are you
What
eating
part?
a shit emoji?
What?
Are you eating a poop emoji, Eddie?
It's a cinnamon roll.
Like that.
Are you eating a poop emoji? Only if you put it in a cup, Dan. A Wendy's cup.
Wendy's cup. Well done.
Oh, shit. I forgot the question. Hold on.
Actually, I have
And is
a
that,
question for Dan.
Okay.
is
go
that
ahead.
gonna be one of your trivia questions?
Wendy's cup.
I apologize.
How long did you have to keep the Wendy's cup after you filled it?
And how did you wipe?
It's a great question. There's actually film footage of this. My friend who was driving was taking footage. He, I don't want to get too graphic here, but he forgot to roll down the windows first, and then it sort of hit him, and he almost threw up because of the smell. Because it was.
Oh, you
after a
said it was
weekend.
alcohol related, right?
Oh yeah.
It was wet.
Oh.
He demanded that I get rid of the cup immediately. So I was forced to litter. I had to throw the cup out immediately. He made me, and I've been making up for it ever since. This is true. Whenever I see a piece of litter, I pick it up now and put it in my pocket until I get home. I did this yesterday because I threw my poop cup out the window in Vermont.
I just feel like knowing that you pooped in a cup is making me less likely to pick up litter. Because what if someone shat in it?
It's a valid point. All you kids out there, please don't stop picking up litter from the road. It's an anomaly. It's very rare that the cup's going to be filled with soupy feces. Please continue.
Only
Did you
in Vermont.
Being soupy before? Or was this a new detail?
Well, I think it was implied because of the week of drinking. If I'm not.
Nana, he did say it was a week of drinking, so it
And
had
he
to be
also
soupy.
said it splashed it. Did you say it splashed back in your friend's face too, or something?
No, it did. That did not. No.
Oh,
Just the smell alone. Was,
oh, the smell. The smell. I bet you.
I did
Oh,
immediately
God.
feel bad for whatever convict was out there with that stick with the pointy thing and hitting it right through, and the sound it would make. If you're watching right now, convict number 7439, I apologize for you. You've been going through enough lately.
Lenny has a name, Dan.
Of the convict or Wendy? It's a Wendy's cup.
Wendy. His name.
Wendy's cups.
His name is Wendy. Convict number that one.
Well, that's his new nickname, at least.
Wendy. Okay. If
This
you
isn't
were
being recorded and broadcast on the internet or anything like that, I'm just thank God for that.
no, we will be. Yeah. What
Good.
part of a kids movie completely scared you? That's it. That's the question. What part of a kids movie completely scared you?
Excellent delivery.
Yeah.
Can it be a show?
Oh.
Sure.
For me,
Scarred you. I'm sorry. I can't read even with glasses on. Scarred you, not scared you.
Same difference.
can I do
Nailing
scared
this
anyway?
question.
I don't think I've
The
been
difference
scarred.
of a letter. The difference of a letter, for God's sake. What part of a kids movie scarred you?
I'm still gonna go with scared because I don't think I was scarred by any kids' things. But there was one time where I took a very lovely edible and then watched Adventure Time, and it was an episode where like Finn and Jake were running for what I'm assuming was their lives. It looked like there were weapons involved and the cartoons were just like merging. It was a very, very bad time to be high.
And those are rare. Those are rare times.
It was alarming. I felt my heart like racing and I had to stop watching it for a little bit. And then I came back to it later to a much nicer episode where no one was killing cartoons.
Heard.
All right. Eddie, it surrounded you. I just thought you were going to tell us.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna this is like a throwback. I'm not sure if anyone's seen this movie. It was called, I'm pretty sure it was called Little Nemo.
What?
It was about this like.
Yep.
All right, so that's like a thing. All right, cool.
I've never seen it, but
Little-
I've heard of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Little
one
Nemo's
of my favorite
Adventures
movies.
in something or other, right?
Yeah, he was like flying around on a bed and shit, and he had to fight this like shadow monster.
Oh,
Or
I didn't
whatever.
see it.
Yeah.
I just heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin it for you, Jeff?
Yeah, you fucking spoiled it. I can't watch it now.
Good. It gives you more time to read Harry Potter.
Okay, what scarred you?
Not a fish.
Well, he was just like, I don't know, flying through his bed and like he was like going through this darkness and stuff. And there was this giant ass monster. And I was like a kid. So like I was terrified of the dark. And like every time my mom would shut off the fucking lights, like I would just be like, there's a fucking monster in here. And I'm still kind of terrified of the dark.
What kind of creature is Little Nemo?
To answer Nanna's question, I don't think this is part of the Finding Nemo franchise. Is that correct, Eddie?
Yes, correct. This is
Involved
Is Little Nemo
decades.
a human boy?
He's a little human boy.
Oh, okay.
It's a great movie if you ever have a chance to watch it.
Sounds horrifying. I'll watch it when I'm high.
Well, now that you spoiled it, there's not really a point in that, is there, Eddie?
I spoiled one part, and she's not going to remember.
I don't even remember what he said.
See comments below for the answer.
I was
Hold
like maybe 6 years old, and my friend had HBO and also had parents that were neglectful, so we got to watch anything we wanted when I went over. And we watched this old horror movie with Michael Caine, and a very respectable actor. It's called The Hand. And in it, he's driving in his car with his arm out the window, and another car just hits him and slices his goddamn hand off. So the hand comes to life because I don't know, fucking nuclear waste or whatever, or ghosts. And so it starts strangling all his enemies, all the people he doesn't like. And he gets blamed for the crime because of his fingerprints and everything. And it's the stupidest movie I've ever seen, but at 6 years old, I could not fall asleep for like 2 days. I just imagined that, and it was like a 70s movie. So the CG, there was no CGI. It was absolute garbage. I look back on it now, but it scared the living hell out of me for 2 nights. The Hand.
Did that come before or after The Addams Family?
I believe that was his earlier work than the Addams.
Respect.
This one was part of the Finding Nemo franchise, by the way. This is the prequel to Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo's hand.
No.
Oh. Okay, so for me, scared would be the end of Pet Sematary, when the knife comes up and then the movie cuts out. Scarred was when
that a
Artek
kid's
died.
movie?
What's that?
Is Pet Sematary a kid's movie?
Oh no,
No, we're talking about kids' movies.
that I went as a kid.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so if we want to tie it to a kids movie, together, same movie, The Never-Ending Story. Some of you may have seen, some of you may have
Wait.
not.
Which part?
There's a big dog
Which
in it,
one?
right?
The wolf.
Of course.
There's a big
The
dog
wolf
in there.
terrified me, and Artek dying scarred me for life. because I grew up on a horse farm.
Oh.
The horse. I cried. I still cry.
Oh yeah, I still cry. Yeah, or
I might do that tonight.
Where the Red Fern Grows.
Oh, that was literally the saddest book I've ever read in my entire
Have
life.
you seen the fucking movie?
I don't want to.
Oh my God.
I've never even heard of this.
Eddie, I'm gonna find it for you, and you have to watch it. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, when you find it for Eddie, can you
I will
find it?
send to you too.
Thank you.
And I mean,
The
everybody's
link will
seen
be
Old Yeller. That's
down
very
below.
scarring.
There's a big red dog in that, right? Like, never-ending story.
It's no, so it's the wolf
Thinking of
that's
Clifford.
terrifying.
Yeah,
In the cave.
Clifford, the very
You fucking dick.
Did you go from Falcor to Clifford, Jeff? Is that what you did?
No,
I did.
Falcor is the flying dragon. Artek is the
did.
horse that drowns in the never-ending pool of sorrow. And then there's the wolf in the cave that is terrifying.
Sorry,
As a-
whenever I hear never-ending
child.
story, I think of a big fucking dog, like a huge dog, and then I just go right to the big red dog, and then it just goes to Clifford. I'm sorry.
What was it? Was that
Be
an
fair,
alien?
Falcor
There's pictures
doesn't-
in the comments below.
Picture of what? Clifford or the other dog?
Falcor, Artek, and the cave wolf.
All right, don't
Falcor
forget.
not
In
a
the movie.
fucking dog, Jeff.
Falcor kind of looked like a
He
kind of
looks
dog.
like a dog, but he flies and he's huge.
I thought he was a
he
dog.
was a luck
It's not.
he's a
He's a
luck
dragon.
dragon.
Fuck,
He's
I know
a
nothing
hairy
about never-ending
dragon.
story.
He's like a furry dragon?
Yeah, he's like a hairy dragon.
Dan, did you think he was a dog too? Because
No, I knew he was a dragon.
Jeff,
it's got to be
you're
a
gonna have
bald
to
thing.
post
Maybe if you have
this.
no hair, you just immediately think everything's a dog.
Jeff, you're gonna have to post this. Spoiler alert for so many little.
Whoa!
Yes, Nanna!
Yay!
Wow, that's
Right.
applause. Applause for Nanna.
That's the sound that the dog from Neverending Story would make when it was flying.
Clifford.
That's
The dog Clifford.
First, I would like you to
Clifford.
put, like CGI into earlier during the contest.
Yeah, no. There's no editing. We already said no editing. That's what Clifford sounds like. That's right.
Dan, we're already an hour in. It's only been 5 questions.
Oh my God.
Yes, this is what we do.
Well, Jeff did spend about 20 minutes asking the last question.
I did.
Sidetracked.
That's it.
Yeah, we get
That was a long
sidetracked.
one.
Were these supposed to be kid movies? Because I missed that.
Yeah,
Yes.
but what?
I apologize.
It's okay. Yours was a good answer anyway.
I
It
blame
doesn't matter.
Jeff's
You're
delivery.
you're the
Apparently, Pet
guest. You have
Sematary
no
is in a kid
rules.
movie.
Good.
It's got children in it and pets. What the fuck?
All right, so
Right here, is that okay? Can I just
that's up to you. This is
change my answer from the first question?
I thought you were just shaking your butt for the camera. What just happened?
That wasn't his butt.
That's
was
on
that?
the paid version. You got to pay $20. Just put it right in your.
No, he whipped it out and he did the helicopter dick. Like it was a thing. Like he missed
God
it.
damn it! I
In
always like
reverse.
to see a
He made it go the
genuine,
other way.
non-sexual helicopter dick.
And Dan's Venmo will be in the comments in case you want to see the whole video.
No question.
Mine was weird. It didn't scar me necessarily, but I was when I was babysitting my niece and nephew, who were like probably right around 6 at the time. I didn't have kids, so I thought Ghostbusters was appropriate. It's not, by the way. There was a scene with Dan Aykroyd, and if you've never seen Ghostbusters, I don't give a shit. I'm going to spoil it. There's Dan Aykroyd's lying on the bed, and like the spirit is like all sexy spirit, and then all of a sudden it disappears down, and his face just, you obviously know what's happening, the spirits, and his face is like, ooh, and the kids were like, what's going on? And I immediately hit stop on the VCR. It was a DVD. It wasn't a VCR. I immediately hit stop on the DVD.
He's very old.
Well, I had a VCR. I don't care shit about that. Says the guy who's 2 minutes younger than me.
3 months.
Months, right? Sorry. I hit stop on the DVD. I was thinking it was VHS, but it wasn't. It was DVD. And they asked me what happened, and I was like, I don't know. This is broken. It's not working anymore. Like, we're not watching this shit anymore. We're done with this. And yeah, the blowjob scene in Ghostbusters. Didn't know it was there. Forgot.
And then Jeff put the kids to bed and finished the movie.
I'm fairly
It is
certain I saw
something.
the movie early on in my life, and I don't recall there being a blowjob scene. So I think that your niece and nephew will be fine.
They had no idea. Exactly. But when you're watching it with them, you're like, oh, shit.
What's happening? Oh, he's being tickled.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He did not
So-
pay her a nickel to tickle his pickle.
Fun game.
Who didn't answer this
Oh,
question
Lord.
yet?
I feel like we all
We all
did.
did. You were
Yeah,
you
got
were
it?
the last one.
All right, good. Next question.
Dan, it's you again.
Yeah.
Try not to fuck this one up, Jeff. Here we go. One take on this question, please.
I mean, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh.
Dan, do better.
What's the total number again?
We're on question number 6.
Yeah, but how many do I get to choose from?
Between 100 and 120.
Who's the old man now?
How many total questions are there to choose from?
Hold on. I think 102. Oh shit!
I want
just closed them
102.
all.
Rough.
He wants the last question.
I just closed them all. Hold on. 102.
Oh.
Wait, Dan, do you want the last question?
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
It's 102. Yes. This is similar to the other one. I don't know if I like. Well, I'm gonna read it anyway. You guys can say no. If you could change what falls from the sky every time it rains, what would it be and why? It can't be anything of significant value.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to choose something to come from the sky that's not rain?
Correct. Instead of rain, every time it rains, it would be
This box, Cabernet Sauvignon. Find it at a local retailer near you.
Bring your own box.
You wouldn't have to. It would be falling from the sky.
People
Um,
would die. Thousands would die.
What about Canadian loonies?
Canadians?
Canadian loonies, they're coins. They're their $1 coin.
Are
It's,
you saying that
less-
they have no value?
it's not a significant value right now.
Canadian
You
crazy
can
people.
use them. You
falling
can
from the sky.
collect and use them.
You guys, I am very disappointed with every single one of you that the answer is not men as karaoke hosts.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah.
Obviously for my own personal pleasure, but
Go ahead,
I
Eddie,
feel
sing
like
for
that-
us.
And that you're saying that they have
yes,
significant value.
it doesn't have to be significant value. It just
No,
says
it says it
whatever
can't be.
ring.
Yes,
It can't be significant
Yeah,
value.
it can't.
there can't be significant value.
So
So
you're
yeah, that's
saying
it.
that
Eddie,
men have
that's it.
no significant value to you. Or you just want uggos coming out of the sky.
Not for the things I'm gonna do to them. There's not gonna be any significant value. I'm gonna,
They're not going to survive the fall.
Air high
There's going
five.
to be millions of naked hot guy
And
corpses.
you have to be
everywhere.
involved in the hive. It's for you.
There's going to be blood, intestines everywhere. It's going to be
You missed
horrifying.
it.
I
That's
wasn't
pretty
sure what you were
significant
doing,
value.
Nana. You were just putting your hand.
Amanda said
Eddie,
air
we're-
high five.
Air high
And
five.
I was joining her to give you the high five.
You know the shit lags. I can't.
You
This
are
is
a
chaos.
woman.
It's chaos
I have
now.
AirPods in.
He's,
Chaos.
Nana, Eddie is on the other side of these
There are
curtains.
necrophiliacs in the group. We've established that.
So
Dan, I'm
So I
not sure
think-
if you ever heard my motto.
I'm not sure I have.
Any
goal is a hole.
any hole is my goal. That sounds really creepy, except for dead people and humans.
And animals.
Humans,
No dead people.
Yes.
Any age appropriate alive hole is my goal.
Thank you.
As long as it's not
Now,
an
when
animal.
you say age appropriate, do you just mean over 18 or do you want like
If you are of legal age and can consent to sexual
Uh-huh.
intercourse.
You got
Keep
this.
going.
Yes, I was trying to think of like a general term for all the things I would do to people.
All of those things will be in the comments, actually. He's going to write them.
There will be bullet points.
a general term for what you do to people?
You can see all these things on my OnlyFans page.
Again, that's www.pornhub.com/Eddie.
Also, you do have to pay a subscription fee. Eddie,
Worth
Yeah.
every penny. Worth every
you are worth some money. Put that out there.
Nanna's
OnlyFans.
my manager.
Hey, you can also Venmo me. Venmo me.
Venme.
I will get
Venmo.
Eddie to do some stuff to and for you.
We've now created Venme. It's a new thing.
Oh, Venmo. Oh, it's different. There's one letter off. It's
Like, oh my god! All right.
What was the
Rain.
question?
Dad.
Rain.
What do you want to
replace-
have come guy, right?
Replace rain with something else. I don't know.
It's the same as the grass question. It's the same.
Yeah, we're done with this one. All right.
Wait, no, I want to
Absolutely so.
All right, all right.
You're so mean to me.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
no,
Nanna.
I
I'm
don't
going
want
to get myself another delicious Box Cabernet Sauvignon. I'll be right back.
Also,
We can't wait.
I also need another White Claw.
I'll
I've
answer
already
all day
refilled.
and go pee. I
I've
would
already
want
refilled. But all right, it's apparently intermission time. Everybody's
Oh no,
leaving
I'm
again.
right here.
Okay.
I'm going to the bathroom.
I've got my grape soda Tito's. This is pretty good, actually. They don't have grape
when I-
soda at any bars, do they?
No.
So when I puff my
'Cause it's-
cheeks out, my nose definitely looks like a who.
Wait, no. Intermission. You show me.
My nose looks like a who when I puff my cheeks out.
Like Cindy Lou Who?
Do I look whoish?
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
No.
Well, then I guess we're not fucking related, Amanda.
Sorry.
Jeffrey, look at this. It's so good.
I'm gonna try the vanilla. I got this one still.
It's bomb. Oh,
Is it better than the
had,
peach?
oh yeah.
I'll get it this week, so I'll try it for next week.
Oh,
like-
you can see the reflection of you guys in my green see-through glass. You can't tell who's who,
Oh my God.
but it's still awesome.
You said green see-through. You said green see-through glass. That reminded me of this game I used to play at summer camp called the Green Grass Door. It took me fucking months to figure out how to play that game.
How do you play?
What was the, I know, right? What was the fucking game?
Right, like tell us.
Oh, tonight's not the night for it. we've all had some drinks. It's a difficult game.
Wait, is it something we can actually play?
Not on this,
Kinda.
apparently. I saw my
George.
first pair of testicles at the Baptist youth camp that I went to, even though I
What?
wasn't religious. I just went to one summer in my 8th grade. And it was on a lake. And I was swimming out to the wharf out in the water. And there was a boy that had swim trunks on. And he was standing kind of spread leg. And I was going to go like jump up onto the wharf, and his balls were hanging free.
Did someone ask that question? Is that just like a cute story, or did someone actually ask a question?
I know shit. I had to like
First testicles I ever saw in my life. that
Amanda.
were a part of an animal.
I tried so hard to keep a straight face.
Wait,
Amanda,
what testicles?
Did someone ask the question, or did you just share? You're just sharing. Oh, we lost Amanda.
Just go ahead and backtrack. What testicles?
We have a tall drink
are
of
we
water
talking
down.
about?
Sorry, I just shared. Somebody said something.
What the hell just happened, Jeff?
Jeff, can you say what she said?
Amanda basically, out of the blue, for no reason at all, decided to share with us the first time she ever saw a pair of testicles.
Were
have a
they
question for you.
human testicles?
Human, yes, human.
Jeff, was the question that you asked, when was the first time you ever saw a pair of testicles?
No, sir, it was not. It was not that.
Yeah, we go
Um,
on tangents.
It was something about something falling from the sky.
So you
Oh,
want
coming
balls
towards
to
my
smack you in the face?
So Amanda's answer to that question is testicles. Just thumping down like little ping pong balls.
I could die.
With the actual testicles, not even.
If somebody lasts an hour and 6 minutes into this video.
Well,
So-
you notice in the description of the thing, I like to queue up some of the things so people can start looking for it. So I have mentioned like a few things.
So Dan and
That
Nanna,
was-
my comment was the first pair of testicles that I ever saw was accidental when I was going to Baptist youth camp, even though I'm not religious at all. I went for a summer.
Were you at the time?
What's that?
Were you religious at the time, or just
Oh,
also?
no.
Okay.
It was like 8th grade year, whatever, like going to 8th grade or 8th into 9th, whatever, like 12, 13 years old. So boys and girls, you did all these things at the lake, swimming out to the wharf out in the water. I swam up. There was a boy on the wharf standing kind of spread it like legs out, and his shorts didn't have anything in. I saw the first testicle of my life that was not an animal.
What was your?
So-
Were you aroused?
I was 12. No.
So Nanna, he was a boy, she was a girl.
Girl.
Obvious.
It's obvious.
Amanda, for the rest of our
Was he a
lives, whenever I
skater
see-
boy? You
I
say,
know, it
"See
was-
you later, boy."
Honey, it was Maine in the 80s.
Wait.
No.
Jeff,
He
Jeff,
wasn't good
he-
enough for
wait, hold
her.
on. He showed some balls. She said, okay.
What more can you say?
Why, you're the professional. Amanda,
I
whenever
did not masturbate that summer.
whenever I see you again in real life, and this is my symbol to you now. I'm just gonna do this.
I might go.
There as well. I don't know.
Also, I'm directing this comment at all the men in the conversation. I am expecting for all of you to come up with different versions of Skater Boy to sing to Amanda
Damn it.
regarding balls.
Please do.
I mean,
Yeah.
me and Jeff were doing a great duet.
I think we just did it. I don't know what else.
I want you to have the whole song ready and do it at karaoke.
Tune
There's
in
no ready. We just do it.
next week for that.
Agreed.
I want there to be an official recording, like studio level.
Who's got the equipment?
We can do that. We'll figure it out.
I might
We
be
can
buying
do
a
we can
microphone.
make that
Or
happen.
Amanda, who's got the equipment? We get it.
that boy at the lake.
That boy at the lake. Honestly, thinking back on it, he totally did. Because there was probably a tip of a dick in there too.
Oh,
Probably did it on purpose.
Did he have the
he's like-
equipment, as you said?
Was that?
I got frozen. So did he have the equipment?
Nana wants you to
I'm-
describe the 14-year-old boy's gonads.
No.
I mean,
I
it was
want
like
Amanda to
7th, 8th
describe
grade.
her feelings at the time.
Amanda, is he your friend on Facebook?
No.
Oh, good.
I don't even remember his name. That's a fucking
That's
awesome
fine.
thing.
If you're watching
Billy
this,
Comerford.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
His dick and balls are small. I don't know for sure. I'm
That
kidding.
wasn't even a question. That was just random.
Sorry, Billy Comerford.
What's the next question?
fun fact, Jeff has still not seen a pair of man's testicles in his life. It's true.
Correct. That's correct.
You don't know that Jeff has not taken a picture of his own goddamn testicles.
You don't know that. It's true.
You guys, I haven't laughed this hard since I was a little girl.
Amanda, are you implying that Jeff, while he does have testicles, he can't see them without taking a picture of them?
How stretchy are his testicles? I mean, honestly.
I mean,
One way to find out.
Dude, your balls hang. Oh, Lord.
Can you not see your own balls?
no, I can see them. I mean, not right now.
Oh, wait. We're supposed to be wearing pants right now?
Oh, I don't have pants on. I just have underwear.
What's
No,
the
I have pants.
What's
strangest
underwear?
you've ever showed 5 people your testicles?
What?
That should be the next question. What's the strangest reason you ever showed 5 people your testicles?
I was a.
I hope two people
I was
don't
like-
have an answer.
Eddie, don't
I was
answer. Eddie, no one wants to hear your answer.
It's not a real question. It's not a real question.
Oh, I had an answer.
The two
By the
people.
way,
Eddie's got a
if you'd
top
like
10
to see
list.
Eddie's testicles, please Venmo me, and I will make sure that he shows them to you, Eddie. I will be sending you your money as well. But this is not your Venmo name, so I don't know how to help you.
Do I need a shave? Do I need a not shave? Like
I will let you know when they tell me the preferences. Tell me your
Whoa,
preferences.
whoa. Wait up.
Episode
Venmo
7.
me, I can take the picture and send it to you. It's more artistic that way.
Ooh, can we get like different lighting? Like some black light, some like sepia stuff.
I want
Get
like
something in there with like a tiger for the Tiger King people.
paint them like a tiger.
We'll talk about this off camera because we
and,
got a
yeah.
whole
and then we can.
model we need to like work out.
Details below.
Are we done with the Tiger King now?
Oh, never.
I've
Never done
been-
with the Tiger King.
I've been done.
Who's got the next question? Somebody has to keep this shit on task.
Oh, Dan, you have the
Dan
last one.
went.
It's mine.
Dan, that's the last one, kind of.
Kind of. May I please get question number 37?
You're
for
so
the
polite.
closest one available.
So polite about it. 37.
Give it to her now.
What's that?
What?
What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Football.
NASCAR. I'm going with NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Oh, you're evil, and I love it.
NASCAR. Dan, NASCAR. It would crash and burn too quick. Beach volleyball. Sand, drunk. You're staggering everywhere.
Oh, I've done that though. That's something that hasn't happened.
It should be an Olympic
Oh.
sport then.
I'm also fucked up. Gymnastics.
So you're saying gymnastics now? I'm going like UFC fighting. Whose stick really won't get hard? Let's find out.
Championship
Imagine.
figure skating.
Figure skate. That's a good one.
I mean, there's sharp edges though. It's kind of dangerous.
Like driving a
Some
NASCAR
people,
isn't?
like,
That's why I said no to NASCAR.
You can't say no. This is what do we think is a good
To be
sport?
fair, Amanda
I
can
can't
say
say
no.
no
You're not
because
my
he
real
wants
dad,
to Dan
Jeff.
because he tried to vote her off the island.
So
Did
Dan's
Amanda just eliminate me? Am I?
so is Dan eliminated this time?
Dan up here trying to kill people. Jeff trying to kill people. The fuck?
All right, what about championship figure skating on top of a NASCAR?
I would
Wow,
love
they
to see
do-
that both drunk and sober.
Win-win.
while they do gymnastics.
But you have to like vault over the car as it drives by.
I feel like a lot of figure
Onto
skating
the
already.
car.
And people
Professional
go
bull riding.
Oh, that's not
Riding
dangerous.
or fighting?
Riding. Or fighting. Both.
Bullfighting. Aren't they? Wait a minute. Aren't they drunk already? Aren't they
Probably.
already
Probably.
drunk?
There's a chance.
There's no way
Wait,
they're
are
not.
we also getting the bulls drunk?
Ooh.
Isn't that illegal?
I mean, it depends on what country you're in.
So wait, what if we
Legal
put
to
all
murder
these sports
the bull.
together? Can we make one sport out of all this?
First, you have to wrestle some random person. Then you skate on top of a NASCAR. And then if you are still alive, you fight and ride a drunk bull.
While people throw volleyballs at you.
Well, people
Fight
throw-
it first, and then you ride it, and then afterwards, everyone kills
Instant.
the bull.
Did we cover gymnastics in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
I
happening
think-
on top
I
of
don't
the
know.
car.
On top of the car. Yeah.
With the figure. I feel like figure skating has a lot of gymnastics, like
So we'll call it the same. So you're
tied into
skating.
it.
You're basically using the car as your skates.
I mean,
Wait,
it's
so
not real,
are
it's
you
so to skate.
attached to two different cars?
Oh, that's dangerous.
If you can do the splits, you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd
And
like to
then
add-
that's in gymnastics.
Gymnast could.
I was gonna say you could do all
I'd
you
like
could
to
do all
add-
that stuff
Uh,
and then and then you have to do like a gymnastic finish.
Well,
Wait a minute. One at a time.
Is that sport?
oh,
Special
sure.
guest.
They hook up and they fall and stuff. I want the NASCARs falling from the sky while their figures getting on top. And volleyball, can we?
Is
That was-
skydiving a
When
sport?
the NASCAR
Wait,
falls
the
from the
earlier
sky.
question.
Wait, when the NASCAR falls from the sky and then you're brought to the ground,
Mhm.
are you then at least like greeted by the Boda boxes that are growing where there once was grass?
Exactly, and all the dead male corpses as well.
No, they're not dead.
Cushions to
They're
fall.
just-
Why did they? Who said they were dead?
Well, they're
No,
not.
they're not dead.
Dan said they were
Dan
dead.
said they were dead.
They're not dead till
Did
they
you
hit
not-
the ground.
Did you not see the music video where they have like magic, like Mary Poppins umbrella?
I did not. To be fair, I did not. That's good.
Making shit
Oh,
up
it's a
and
beautiful video. You'd love it.
It's amazing.
You'd love it. It's really
watch
just
it.
men at their finest.
Weathergirls, if you're watching this, I love you.
How could they not be? How could they not be?
Why wouldn't they?
I hope they do.
They-
Somebody should tag the Weather Girls down below.
Bunch of karaoke hosts Q&A. Why wouldn't the Weather Girls watch us?
Are the Weather Girls still?
You know what? Some random
they
shit they might actually watch and like.
Dan, did you
You
say they
never
were
know.
dead?
I don't know. I'm asking. It's a valid question. I think.
That song was from what, like the 70s, 80s?
I don't know. That's a good question. Now let's look it up. Hold on. Who can look it up?
Absolutely
I can do it.
soaking wet.
Oh, Nanna has a laptop. Let her look it up. All right.
God bless Mother
What's
Nature.
what question? Did we ask a question? Oh, we did. We answered the hell out of that one.
I'm looking at one. It's raining men.
Who's singing what?
1982 it was recorded. 83 it was released.
Are they still alive?
Yeah,
Nanna?
so
Oh,
this
is
is
that what
30
I'm looking
years
at?
ago.
You guys are cutting out
Yeah.
a lot.
Get all
Weather
your
Weather Girls age. Google Weather Girls age.
karaoke.
They were very young.
Wait, what, Dan?
They were very young women.
20s.
Get all your Weather Girls news here on Karaoke Chat every
So
Sunday.
one weather girl is 66,
Okay.
Okay.
and the other weather girl died in 2004.
No,
Oh.
Weather Girl number 2. She was my
Wait.
favorite.
Were there not
62.
3? Were there not 3 Weather
wasn't
Girls?
First of all, Eddie, how fucking dare you? There were 2 Weather Girls. Do you understand? Are you even gay? How do you not know this?
I'm not. I'm really not.
Shit.
Wait,
That's my secret, guys.
And
I'm
it
coming
how
out
many
as
people do you think was in Weather Girls?
Okay.
Ed?
you guys.
I
had to
honestly, I
come out
thought
as,
there were more than 2.
You thought it was
yeah, I
more
thought
than
there were
two?
3. I thought there were 3, but I'm coming out as not gay.
You're coming out as heterosexual?
you
And it's coming out
guys,
as
Past age difference.
it's really tough, and like I'm so glad you guys are here to support me.
Do not tell your parents
But-
yet. Don't tell your parents.
No.
Devastated.
They
Oh,
were
she died
they're
of
really banking on me being gay
heart failure.
I should
because the
look
guys from
this up. I'm gonna be on this for a while, so
the guys from the sky didn't love her.
Guys in
maybe,
the
but
sky. All right.
Fucked up, dude.
Question number 7. 7?
also-
Yeah, 7.
Is
We
it?
got
I
30
don't
minutes
know
left.
anymore.
We get
Why
time
are we
for.
counting?
Okay, so there were other Weather Girls people.
Oh,
Oh,
I told you. I'm
oh
not.
my
You
God.
guys are
Who
all.
were they?
Hold on.
What were their names?
Hold on, let me just make sure before I
I
tell
can't
you.
take the suspense.
We don't have all night, Nana. We got 3 more songs. Questions left.
Songs.
Yes.
We're only an hour 20
I
in.
lied. I lied.
Oh, right.
Those are other. They were like other people. It's fine. It's cool. We're fine.
Sounds legit. Thank you.
Let's
for
move
that.
on. Let's move
Next
on.
question.
That's spot on reporting. Nana.
Who's the next question?
Oh. I texted Sierra. I missed her face, and she sent me a picture of her face.
What?
Nada, I think you're up.
I
Oh,
texted
I am?
Sierra earlier that I missed her face, and she sent me a picture of her face.
Aw, my Sierra.
Why is she not on this?
She can log in. You send her the link.
Okay.
I don't think she's. That was like an hour ago.
It's not too
I
late.
think. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with whichever question is still first.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, you went with last time. Go first.
All right. Let's see. What's first?
Maneuver.
We did that one already. Hold on. Well,
Man,
shit,
is that
he's-
burp
oh.
coming?
No.
Back there?
Not like the number one. I'm saying whichever one is the first one that we haven't done.
Yeah, I know. I was deleting them, but then I closed it by accident, so they didn't delete. There it is. If you
Amateur.
what's the most ridiculous fact you know?
Ooh, I
Most
have one.
Ridiculous fact that you know.
I learned it from House Party. Apparently, the bug, like the car, the Volkswagen bug, it's designed by Hitler. That shit's a Hitler car, guys. That's a Hitler car.
Nazi cars. Good.
A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. I also learned that from House Party.
It's a very informative app.
I
learned
actually
so
know.
much.
I know the most useless piece of information. All 7 castaways' names on Gilligan's Island.
Oh,
You're showing your age there, Jeff.
I don't give a shit. That's how I know. That's what one fact I know.
I
that no one
definitely
knows.
don't know that.
I think you need to prove
old
it, though.
man. I don't know
Is
that.
it-
I will. There's 7 of them. Somebody, Dan, keep track of the numbers.
Wasn't Shannon Doherty one of them? I forget.
Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano.
don't
Tori
even.
Spelling.
Don't.
Spelling
Yeah.
one.
Tori Spelling was not in that show. I will let you know that right now.
She was not. I was gonna skip. I was also gonna skip to Beverly Hills 90210, but I didn't.
Let me straight snap it to you.
Lots happening.
I'm not gonna do it now. Fuck you guys.
No, you have to name the 7 people. Otherwise, you don't have a useless fact.
So,
Or
what order would you like them in?
the order that you can think of them in.
Willie Gilligan, Jonas Grumby,
It's worse than I thought, guys.
because I actually fucking know. Yeah, Jonas Grumby was the skipper. Roy Hinckley was the professor.
Okay.
Ginger Grant, they told you that in the fucking credits. Mary Ann Summers,
I think I might have just dozed off. For
Thurston Howell, and Lovey
The
Howell.
third.
7.
the third. Well done.
Done.
Were you giving us their real names? Is that what was happening?
He was
Their
giving
actual
the
names in
full,
the
like,
show, not the actors' names. I don't fucking know the actors' names.
Nada, I was doing the same thing. He was like, Susa Gilligan, that's 2. Husa Booty, that's 4. I'm like, wait,
No.
okay.
Okay,
No,
no, wait.
first and
He was doing
first and last
first and
name of
last.
each character. God damn it. Never mind. Move
I
on.
was just
Okay.
Googling
Show
it
off.
to verify.
Move on.
Jeff, I can give you another one if you need one. I can lend it to you.
Another what? Fact?
Another useless fact. Yeah.
What's wrong with the one I just used?
No, he's fine.
I don't
Like,
know.
your fact was fine.
That was a
Every-
useless fact.
not
That is a
that.
useless fact.
Everyone is getting very upset. I don't know.
I'm not.
That
Eddie,
is
we're
not
not-
useless. That is a
we're
true
drinking.
fact, Eddie.
We're
was the
just
other-
drinking.
What was the other one?
The plastic tip of a shoelace is called an aglet.
That's true.
For
Yeah.
some reason, I knew that too, and I don't
I
like
knew
that.
that one.
It's not
Yeah.
little known.
We all knew that, Eddie.
Yeah.
Can
I don't want-
I throw mine out there?
Yes, Amanda. Of course.
Coca-Cola was originally green.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
And-
That's terrible.
Look it up.
I mean,
I don't think I'd
Coca-Cola's
drink
terrible
it.
Well,
anyway.
why was it green? What made it? What made it?
Was
Ingredients.
it the copper that it burned off of all the pennies?
There was legit Coke in Coca-Cola
Oh, there
back
was.
in
Yeah.
the
Oh.
early 80s.
Well, that changes it a little bit.
I mean,
'cause at
it's
least
also not
more
green,
bang
is
for
it?
buck.
It
Did you
used to
not
be
know that
original-
there used to be
original
cocaine?
version.
Cocaine used to be green as well. That's why I believe. 1900s.
Oh, they bleached that shit.
There, for every human being on the planet, there are 1 million ants, and they never sleep.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna lose.
How do you know
Ants
that,
never
Dan?
sleep?
Well known.
Is it
They
all your
don't-
trivia knowledge and experience, Dan, that lets you know that?
I watch
yeah, we
BBC America. That's like on there all the time.
Yeah. Jeff, I'm
Wait.
glad you brought that up. Check out at Think Corn Trivia on your Instagram or Facebook page, and I'll watch it by
Dan's
Bodum.
cheating, everybody.
No,
No.
He was just doing some brand endorsement,
Brand endorsement.
Dan,
giving it to Cheez-Its and to Boda Box.
Dan,
Why not to Dan?
Dan,
Yeah.
I will check it out only if you have as a bonus question, what brand's cup did I defecate in the car?
That, I think that's fair. It's fair.
Wendys.
My entire family will now know that as well. I think that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, aren't we going to tag you in this video anyway?
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't watch this is just gonna assume that it's a solo cup.
Right.
Well,
Red Solo cup. I fill you up with my poo.
that will be a trivia question. What fast food brand cup did I defecate in Vermont?
I broke the fuck out of the seal. You guys, maybe I'll just
Dan.
bring you.
Yeah, bring us with you.
Nada, you can mute yourself and just put the screen up.
She's not gonna.
I did not.
And you could just like
I'm
have
sorry.
different cups in front of you too. You could have like a Wendy's cup, a McDonald's cup, and a Burger King cup.
Like how many choices did you have?
Perfect. Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Plenty. Burger King,
Like that.
McDonald's, Five
McBur-
Guys.
I'm sorry.
Burger King,
Did you say
Burger
McBurger King?
King, McDonald's. All the
McBurger King, McDonald's, McWendy's.
They bought them all. They're all.
What's our next question?
Whose turn is it?
Oh, you know what? I think I didn't ask a question. I think we went from
you actually have a
Dan to
question?
Nana.
Okay.
No, I mean not a question, but a number.
My
Okay.
answer is testicles, no matter what the question. Testicles.
Testicles. It's everyone's answer.
It might be
8th grade
21.
testicles.
Can I get 21?
When I said
21.
We'll make it easy, so you don't have to scroll far.
I don't care.
You do. You do though.
In
Wait,
one
Matt,
sentence.
I know you.
In one sentence, how do you sum up the internet?
Fucked. Oh.
www.pornhub.com/
A beautiful waste of my time.
Beautiful waste of your time.
Eh.
Dan, what did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said
www.pornhub.com/
pornhub.com/Eddie.
Dan, you look
You
different
can get
today.
it for free.
Dan, what did you actually say?
Pornhub.com/Eddie. Check it out. Sponsored by Box. Oh,
Right here, yo.
Wow.
It's a nap.
I would say I would sum up the internet by saying the internet is for porn. Done.
It's what?
Oh, good song.
The internet is for porn.
Oh, I was.
Porn.
Are you doing
I
that?
was like, great song.
That's actually
I love
a
it.
song.
No, but like that is a song.
And I love that when we said what sums up the internet, Nanna just threw her boobs right in the screen.
You're welcome.
She wins. We're all eliminated. That is correct.
I would say my bad, but I don't feel bad about it.
Nanna, do you ever feel bad about showing your boobies?
No, I have great tits. Amanda,
do.
you've also got great tits. Where are they? There we go.
Fun
just pull my
fact,
shirt
Amanda,
down. Sorry.
Amanda, remember what you shared earlier from last year on the Facebook?
Well,
Oh, somebody
Sadly-
motorboat her?
sadly, Kelsey is not here to motorboat me.
Eddie
Guys,
is.
right there, let's show our testicles. Here we go, guys. Right?
Like,
Did I read that
Dan,
wrong? Was that not?
Oh.
Dan, don't tempt
Sorry,
me because I used to get paid to do it, and I'll do it for free.
Whatever it was, they didn't pay you enough, Eddie.
No.
oh, that was sweet.
Oh.
Tiana?
And ladies and gentlemen, that sums up the internet.
Wait, no, I never answered.
No, you did
I
answer.
thought
You
your
just don't
tits were
remember.
the answer.
If my tits were the internet. Deal.
Go ahead, Nanna. What you have to sum
Oh,
up the
I didn't
internet
have anything prepared.
in one
I-
sentence.
Oh, so-
One sentence to sum up the entire internet.
It's everything and it's nothing. That's all.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was an episode, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. There was an episode of the IT Crowd. Anybody ever watch that? Ever?
Yes.
No.
Love
I've
me some
never even
Joa.
heard of it.
I will post a picture of the internet in the comments.
I think Amanda's being arrested right now. Are the police?
I think so. Well, she did drop her shirt a little bit, so they probably just got it.
Smoke break time?
going
She's outside. Amanda está voy afuera para fumar.
You're not joining her?
I didn't see translation in the bottom of the screen.
Means Amanda's going outside to smoke.
Got it. Next question.
Yeah, my Zoom doesn't come with closed captioning.
I guess not.
Eddie
what's
was correct. I am outside to shorten my life because why do we have to live any longer now?
Oh,
for this? Damn it! Episode 7 is coming fast.
oh. Wait, did
Are
we
on
agree that? Wait,
5?
What? This is 5.
Can we make a poll to see if I have to shave like thigh up or like just like the calf? Like I need to know what I'm getting
the whole leg, Eddie. This is what I've been waiting for. There's no fucking poll. You're shaving your legs.
Well, there might be a poll, but we're not shaving anywhere near that.
Eddie,
I'm going up to the knee because
show you how much I have to shave, and you can do
I have
that.
some there. Does that help?
No.
Is that what you want to do?
Basically, Eddie, hip to ankle. Top of your feet if they're hairy, toes too.
We might not have
my
that
feet
kind
are
of time.
definitely hairy.
If your pube hairs come out a little far, you don't have to touch that part.
Does everyone want to take a shot?
Nobody saw your box, Dan.
I'm downstairs. I'm downstairs, not with a drink, so I can't.
Please enjoy Boda Box.
This will be my
Hot black. It's bourbon barrel. Is this backwards to everyone, or is it just me?
No, it's perfect.
Not hot black.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
No, it's
Wait, Dan.
Yes.
When you bought that Boda Box one, was it like part of the ones that had like the new boxes with the new descriptions?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know what. So I don't know. I just know
would
the
just like to
box
take-
stays fresh for up to 30 days. You should check it out and find it in your.
I feel like that might be one of the newer ones.
Roaster's freezer or what?
Let me see what
looks
it is.
different.
It does look a little different.
I had a Moscato in the fridge in a Boda Box
make-
for a month and a half, 2 months. That was still drinkable at the end of it.
You heard it right from Amanda. Boda Box, even more than 30 days. You can keep it in your fridge for up to 50
Forever.
months.
Alrighty, guys, for all you.
My roommate and I have done that before as well, not with the Moscato, but just with random things. Like I think she had a rosé, I had a Pinot Gris. They were delightful. They were goddamn delightful. Thank you, Fox.
For all you cool cat and Saint kittens that have made it this far, I'd like to say thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Also, I've never watched a episode of Tiger King in my life, so
That's for the best, Eddie. Keep it up. Keep it up.
You're Carol fucking Baskin, that bitch.
Yeah, that bitch. Never saw the show.
Carol Baskin killed her
Man,
husband.
They
whacked
all
him.
fucking suck. Why are you
Watch the show.
not a
Do not watch the show.
all terrible
She
people.
sucks the most because she fed her husband to a tiger.
I have no proof of that.
Allegedly.
I do, however, have proof that the men of Tiger King are sexual predators.
Tune in next
Allegedly.
week for a special
Did-
Tiger King episode where
did-
Nanna and Amanda debate.
Much as the
We
tigers
don't-
themselves
Did
are.
you see
I'll
Carol
also-
Baskin's? Nana, did you see Carol Baskin's wedding picture? Out of curiosity, for her second husband, the one she hasn't yet fed to a tiger.
Why
Why
would
don't
I
you-
look into this?
Guys, don't
No,
talk
I-
about
Just
Tiger
search it.
King.
I will send you the picture, literally from their wedding.
Hold on, I'm on my computer.
All right.
From their wedding.
Let's get the next
Carol
question. Well,
has
not
to
us.
eat-
Keep working on that Weathergirls issue as well. We don't have final confirmation on that as well.
Is she like the court reporter?
I've
She's like, I'm
seen
gonna
the
look that
photo
up. now.
and
I
Look it
know
up.
shit will like look
No,
up the
I've seen-
music video. I swear there's 3 Weathergirls.
I'm gonna look up the next question while you do that. I get to pick the
Look
number.
up.
I think.
I found a tiger
I what?
by Joe Exotic. It's amazing. It's
Okay,
very
I looked
catchy,
at.
too.
Can I make this? Can you guys see the photo for wedding photo?
Yeah, that one.
I don't
That's
blame
real.
Carol Baskin for that. I blame this man who fucking agreed.
You know that's like a fetish, right?
There are
Listen,
fetishes, and then there
everyone
are
can have,
feeding your
like, anyone
husband
can
to
have
a
a
fucking
fetish.
tiger fetish,
You're not gonna
okay?
take photos like that up for your wedding.
You guys, I rescind my comment. There were 2 weather girls.
We knew
It's been
there
a
were
hot minute
2.
since it's been a
We knew
hot
there were
minute since
2.
I've seen the video. Well, I thought there were 3.
Oh, you thought there were 3. Okay.
We see
I have the next
Dan.
question if we're ready for it.
I'm
Like,
ready.
Yes.
What's
ready?
behind the windows, Dan?
Where's Dan?
I'm ready.
Where's Dan?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Eddie needs karaoke, guys.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I really do.
I'm ready to.
I was singing in my car earlier, and I felt pretty good.
Every day I wake up and I sing 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
Did you say every day or every gay I wake up?
That's more embarrassing than my pooping in a cup story, by the way. What you just
Is it?
Not true.
Tumble out of bed and poop in a Wendy's
No,
cup.
you put in a cup, Dan.
Rolled out of bed, I pooped to the way sky.
I actually love that song. It's
A
like
little bit wet, and I had to kill it out. I'm so sorry. We're at 1 minute 37 right now. Don't watch.
It's 1 hour 37.
Thank you, Jeff.
It's not a minute.
Don't be a dick, Jeff.
Yeah, whatever. That's
Amanda,
my thing.
how can you see the time?
It's on the top.
I see it on the top of my phone. Up above.
We're at recorded time. We're at recorded time like 1:37. Yeah.
It looks like I have skinny,
Let's go.
tiny little pigtails because of this Russian headband I'm wearing.
Lovely.
It
Lovely.
kind of
Russian
does,
headband.
yeah.
So how many
I don't think I
chickens?
can go on.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Testicles.
Are the
Testicles.
chickens killing it, or is somebody using chickens to kill the elephant?
Nana, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? I don't give a shit how you do it.
Frozen chickens.
You do whatever you want. You explain how you're doing it.
I'm not killing an elephant with chickens because I love
Nana's trying to say that she loves elephants.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my gosh, she's literally wearing an elephant hoodie right
She
now.
she does have one. Yeah.
this is not the first time that I've
Belt or
done this.
something. Yeah, yeah.
So if you were not an elephant lover, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Well, let's say it was a Nazi elephant, okay? It's a
A
Nazi.
Nazi elephant.
Wow.
I think I'd still prefer a Nazi elephant to a chicken.
Just created an elephant that just
chickens.
Chickens are
Elephant-
delicious. Have you ever eaten an elephant?
Right.
No.
no.
I
Okay.
don't like chicken as a meat, but if I kill a chicken, I sell its meat to other people. If I kill
Just-
an elephant, I will just feel shame and sadness and ugh.
Let's just say that this
Especially
elephant
fucking chicken.
just built a Volkswagen Bug a second ago
Listen,
with its little
before a
mustache.
few weeks ago, I didn't know that was a Nazi
With
car.
little mustache.
Okay?
With its little elephant
Elephant with
mustache
a Hitler stash.
and its little elephant accent.
Is the mustache above the trunk or right below the trunk?
It's right below.
The elephant's
Below.
fault
Well,
that
yeah, that
Hitler
makes
can
sense.
design cute cars.
You wouldn't be able to see the mustache is the problem.
Correct. That's why nobody knew.
Right. No one knew it was a Nazi elephant.
Correct.
You get 200 chickens and you deep fry them like KFC style and you feed it to the elephant and eventually it's going to choke on one of the bones.
Done. Good.
And that's how we won World War II.
And that's how Hitler died.
I don't know that they would eat that. Like, are you force feeding it?
Yes.
You pour
Obviously.
pepper on it.
My answer, 2 chickens. One for the nose at the end, and
What do
one
you
for
do?
the mouth to block the other way to breathe.
Are you stuffing like full chickens into an
Obviously,
Oh,
yes,
I
true.
it. I don't like it at all.
Two fucking chickens. That's all it takes. As long as one is big enough
You
to
thought way too
close
much.
the mouth.
I feel like we've misunderstood the first question entirely. I feel
I
The
don't
first
think you
question
did.
was, how many chickens does it take to kill an elephant?
that's these live
Fucking
chickens
two.
attacking an elephant, though. Am I right?
Do you think they're just like
my way?
hacking it to death?
Well,
I agree with
see,
Ed.
well, that's what I originally thought. My way, it can die from choking, or it can die from like high cholesterol from all the friedness.
That's a good point. So even if it were a bunch of live chickens, one of them would commit harikari and jump down the elephant's throat, is what you're saying, to choke the elephant, give its own life to kill the Nazi elephant.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying, two rotisserie, one in the nose, like the long nose, and one down the throat to block all of the airflow. Within
called the
3
trunk.
minutes, boom.
It's a trunk.
Call the long nose.
Long nose. I like the long nose, but
You're
No,
gonna kill
no.
these? You're gonna
No,
kill
go get George.
all of these?
I
Get
would,
George
I
Michael
would
and forget
never
about
do it. Nana, I would never do it. However, that's how I would do it if I had to.
Jesus, do we have enough?
No,
You're killing it.
no.
Those tusks
Where's
are worth
George
money.
Michael? Where's George Michael?
He
It's George
doesn't
Michael.
matter right now.
The elephant's name is George Michael.
Ooh, this one actually does need a name, and he has a brother, so he'll be George, and the other one will be Michael.
Elephants fall from the sky.
What's wrong?
Well, Dan's never got.
What's that?
I feel you have a thing for elephants. Don't you want like grass to be elephants or elephants falling from the sky safely?
As much as I would like that, I feel like they do take up a lot of room.
They're large.
Like Operation
I would
Dumbo
kinda
Drop.
want to be in their natural habitats where they
Excellent
thrive.
reference, Eddie.
Nana, fuck the people in the way of the elephants falling from the sky.
Yeah,
What?
they're probably Nazis.
Because they're probably bad people.
They're probably Nazis.
That's actually the lesser known
Are
Weathergirls
you
song.
insulting me? I don't want elephants
No.
all from the sky.
No.
Well, land safely, but they're taking out people in the way that
Correct.
aren't smart enough because they didn't take my fucking intelligence thing and
But
move.
what
The
if it
elephants are
hit
falling.
me?
Oh,
Slowly.
I hear
Amanda,
you. But my major concern is like, where are they falling from the sky? Because some of them, they need to be in their natural habitats. You know.
I feel like
Nana, it's magic.
Nana can't handle this question, so let's move on.
Nana, they're
It really-
exactly where they're supposed to be.
Life.
It's
really-
raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
We got time for
Falling in Nebraska or something. What the hell?
we got time for two
we
more
were-
questions. Two more questions.
Okay.
58.
What, Eddie?
58.
58?
Five.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
5,
sir.
8.
5, 8. I can only hear half of what you said, but I think I got 58. Okay.
Now I have the
Oh,
Lion
boy.
King stuck in my fucking head. Oh boy, what?
We can't. This is too much.
I have it's raining men
Never too much.
Is
stuck in
it?
Pass
the last
it.
half an hour.
We can pass.
Yeah, we got
Much.
to pass on
Have
this
you
one.
fucking
You literally made
Wait,
me
what?
listen to how people would kill elephants with chickens. What's the question?
Nazi
Wait.
elephant. It's
Wait.
okay.
we can Jeff, we can pass it. I just need to know what the question is because my
Oh,
anxiety
it's a hard
is
like yeah, okay. It's if all the states in the USA were represented by food, what food would each state be represented by?
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
that's a lot.
long.
Yeah, we don't have time for
Is
that.
there Massachusetts?
Lobster. New
Sure.
England.
We can do Massachusetts. All right. So
Oh,
if
the
Massachusetts
entire Midwest.
if Massachusetts
Clam
was,
chowder.
The West
Wait, what?
Coast.
Clam chowder.
Oranges.
if
Southern.
Massachusetts was represented by food, what food would it be?
Lobster.
C.
The elephant testicles.
Oh my god, everybody answered at the same time. Eddie, go first.
Clam chowder.
That's
I'm
it.
sorry, clam chowder.
Yeah, clam chowder. Amanda,
Clam chowder.
Maine lobster.
but we're talking about Massachusetts.
I know, but they be eating Maine lobster.
Oh, Maine lobster is good.
Nanna, to bomb diggity.
I'm gonna just say seafood, but also I found an elephant inside of one of the elephants.
You took all the
And a photo
elephant's
of my
insides
mommy.
out?
And
you
a
say you-
picture of my mom.
Took the elephant's insides out.
Did you say you ripped all the insides out of the elephant?
No, it's like a little back thing, but not for a human, more just like for a bigger Barbie
Jeff, it's
Okay.
cute.
or all doll.
Okay.
Chickens did you throw
Oh,
at
more
that?
elephants.
I'm
Dan.
so confused.
Dan, food, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, I'm going to go with Nazi elephant testicles, accompanied by a nice Boda box, night hot black Saturdays. It goes really nicely down the palate.
And of course, I
Brought
also
to you
buy
by
the Wendys
Boda Box.
for you to poop into. Soupily.
So when I think of Massachusetts, I think of turkey dinner with stuffing and cranberry sauce and a nice crisp White Claw.
I will say
Massachusetts,
there are a lot
home of the
Cheez-Its.
White Claw.
The Cheez-It
That's
people are very upset right now, by the way, with you. The Cheez-It people are very upset.
Brought to you by Cheez-Its.
Thank you, if you don't mind.
Sorry.
A lot of money.
Here's
I ran out of alcohol.
guys. I'm
Okay.
still on elephants.
Well,
I
maybe we have
brought
time for
like a lot of stuff.
that was a quick one. Maybe we have time for 2 more questions.
Shot.
Are you literally just drinking a bottle of Jim Beam? Jack Daniels?
Jack Fire. Better than Fireball.
That's not difficult.
Bleach, better than Fireball.
And it gets rid of the coronavirus. You just inject that shit.
Well, someone call someone. He's okay. He's okay.
Back
It's
to
okay.
my basic white girl drink.
White Claw.
Amanda's in the same house. They're fine.
I'm
White.
y'all, I am here. Eddie is through those curtains a wall.
So if you just
White
let
Claw.
me ask
For
you a
white
question.
girls.
Eddie, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If you inject the alcohol into your bloodstream, can you kill the coronavirus with that?
Ha!
No.
I'm just asking,
No,
just in case.
just like Lysol.
So,
That's
as
not
a-
how that shit works.
as a bartender, I'm going to let you know how alcohol works.
It doesn't clean your
Alcohol
lungs
goes-
as you touch it?
Nope. Alcohol goes into your bloodstream through this orifice. Like
Your
when you drink
penis.
it like this.
Through your penis.
Any
Or
holes
up
to
your
go?
butt or in your vagina. Any hole.
I
Any
don't-
holes to go?
Oh, I haven't penis chugged a beer in so many years. Like it's crazy. Yeah, but once it goes inside of you, it just circulates through your blood until it gets filtered through your liver.
It doesn't clean the
doesn't kill
blood.
shit.
It doesn't clean the blood of
no.
viruses or like.
Not in the
or-
boobies.
Oh damn it! My Tide Pods are downstairs. I do a
I-
Tide Pod challenge right now, but
I have a question for the professional bartender, if I may.
yeah.
If you put your penis inside of the glass and you suck in your stomach, does your urethra suck in the alcohol that way as well?
It
That's a
doesn't.
good question.
It doesn't, but if you leave it in long enough, the process of osmosis will suck up the alcohol through your penis.
If I had a nickel every time I fell asleep with my dick inside a wine glass.
I love that you said osmosis during this, as it's very serious.
Number of times I fell
Your
asleep with my
credibility
dick
levels.
inside a bottle box.
I'm gonna keep my elephant pillow
Or the,
here.
Don't you,
or the
Dan? Don't you,
dispenser up my vagina.
Dan? Don't you have it in there right now? Is it just like hanging in there, just waiting?
Yes, I'm actually getting quite drunk just by putting my penis in the glass of
The
night hot black Boda box. You'll see. Dip your penis right in.
oh,
You'll see.
I thought you stuck
Dan,
your. I thought
welcome
you
to
stuck your.
almost 2 hours on this video.
Yeah.
Do you not stick your dick? Do you not stick your dick directly into the Boda box?
Only when I'm alone.
It's
But right
it's
now
your
I'm
dick
having
in
a
a
cocktail
box.
party. I want to keep it classy. I do it like glass.
It's at a party.
But
Yeah,
it's
you
it's
see
kind
it.
of like a garnish, Dan.
What's the garnish?
It's a little more bitter than parsley, I would say. But
Your penis or the wine?
Like, what's the garnish? The tomatoes or the fucking sausage sitting in there and there?
It's the whole penis. You have to put it all in there, really submerge it.
Everything, the entire thing.
Otherwise,
You also have to
it's not-
teabag it.
all the way up to the pelvic bone. That way you absorb more.
Yeah,
You have to
get
stick your ball.
everything.
You have to stick your balls in it like you're in the 8th grade and you just came out of the lake and Amanda saw them.
No, you were standing on the wharf and you were standing spread eagle, and I looked up your shorts accidentally, and your nuts were fucking dangling in my face.
Yeah.
And
Like it's
probably
never
a-
happened.
Ooh.
Like it's never
Probably
happened
a
to
bit
any
of
of you.
peen too. Just saying.
Like it's never happened to any of you.
Listen, I
Probably not,
teabag all my
because I
drinks
grew up
before I
in
drink
fucking
them.
Maine, in this
You
tiny,
teabag-
tiny town.
I teabag all my drinks before I drink them. Even tea. I'm like, ooh.
Amanda, I have a question.
Okay.
So around that age, boys tend to go through puberty. Did you notice any hair?
There was hair.
Balls?
There was
Oh,
hair.
was-
Mild
He was
hair.
doing
He was-
really well for after 8th grade.
Not fierce. It was sporadic hair, but there was definite like hair coming out. I was just like, the fuck is this?
Was that boy
I still haven't.
Einstein?
No, it was you.
You guys, I still don't have any. I don't see any.
Then you don't have to worry about how high you shave, do you?
But
Exactly.
you
You're
guys, I haven't
fine.
had my. You guys, I haven't had my period in like 29 years.
Jesus Christ. Eddie, I think you're pregnant. You're pregnant, buddy.
Or going through menopause. One of the two.
Eddie, we're obviously
It's called.
fucking-
It's called menopause.
All right.
And
We got one more
I'm obviously
question.
going through.
Why is my hand so much better
Menstruation.
than my face?
What's happening?
Look at this.
Amanda, move your hand. Show us your face.
It goes.
It's like a ritual.
Wait, Jeff, who's our guest? Who's our guest next week?
It's Evan. Sugar pot.
Fuck Evan.
Okay.
We'll get to Evan next week.
Yes, what I said next
Dan,
week.
have you been having fun? It's been 2 hours.
Right, Dan? This is good.
Yeah. This is the best and the worst thing I've ever done in my life. By the way.
Yeah. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're
Mission
going for. That's the
accomplished.
idea. We have one more question. One more.
Bless you, Nanna. Bless you.
One
Thank
more
you,
question.
Dan.
Who gets our special guest gets to
Okay.
pick the last question.
Oh, all right.
Or if you just have a question that's not on the list, you can just ask it.
Well, I came into this thinking my question would be, when's the first time you saw testicles? But that's been covered. So I'm just going to go with,
Several times.
I'm going to go with Jeff's age, 47.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
You revealed things.
You did.
It's
No one's
also
going to see
my
this, though.
age as well, but yeah.
Well, the
yeah,
magic is gone.
No one's going to see this anyway. It doesn't matter.
there's only
Um,
6 people.
what would-
watching.
Oh, wait. What's that? Well, we already did that one.
I mean, I'd be surprised. I have like 2,000 friends on Facebook.
What would
Woohoo!
I have
I'm at-
400 and I fucking know every person.
Think
I
quarantine
know
trivia.
every single person on mine too.
Think quarantine
Not
trivia
know
on
2,000 people.
Instagram.
all right. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Oh.
Being a hooker.
Shit in a Wendy's cup.
Obviously, pooped in a Wednesday's cup.
Oops, in a Wendy's cup. That's mine too.
public.
No.
Where people could see me not in a car because I'm a girl and I can't fucking do that.
Wait, what was your answer?
Poop in a Wendy's cup.
Oh, was that all of our answers now?
I
Pretty
think
much.
Now on, after this video,
It should be.
after seeing this video, that's the answer to all of our answers to this question is we've all been arrested for pooping in a Wendy's cup, except for Eddie's, his prostitution.
Deal.
What's
I
not
never
us?
Listen,
Nana, what's yours?
No, I'm gonna go with the poop in the Wendy's cup.
Poop in a Wendy's cup. We all get arrested for pooping
I
in a
liked
Wendy's
that.
cup.
I liked that.
Listen, you're not going to get arrested for pooping in a Wendy's cup. You're going to get arrested for littering your poop in a Wendy's cup.
That's valid. That's valid.
Right.
As a
let's be
girl,
real.
I would
Depends on where I'm pooping in the Wendy's cup. If
exactly.
I'm doing
Eddie,
it
as a
inside
girl,
of Wendy's.
What if you-
extra time served if this poop is soupy as well, by the way. That's
What if you threw it out the window and it hit a police car?
threw it on the grass?
Do you think they'd be less likely to arrest you if you threw hard poop at them?
I do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, because
Hard
I feel like
poop
soupy poop. I feel like soupy poop comes off way easier than hard poop.
Oh no, hard
Well,
poop
poop
bounces.
isn't it?
Eddie,
Unless you
hard
did it
poop
right in the
bounces.
like the window.
I mean, I feel like soupy poop just comes off by
Ooh.
itself essentially, and you just kind of have to
No.
rinse.
No, soupy poop spreads when it hits. Hard poop bounces, and there's like just a little
Hard poop
Like that.
bounces as long as you don't
pop
throw
hit.
it at their windshield.
What the fuck are you
Yeah,
guys eating?
Dan, I would never look at you the same way again after this.
Listen, guys, I'm a professional doctor poop expert. You definitely want the hard poop because it's easier to contain and control.
Thank you.
Thoughts?
Dan, it also bounces
Agreed.
somehow. Like silly putty.
Eh,
But
it sticks for a second and it just kind of falls versus splatter and there's a whole fucking
see, here's the
Ah.
thing: if you're doing it on a cop car, right, and you do it with the hard poop, it will stick to the windshield if you do it like the right way, and if you
Yeah.
do soupy poop the same way, yes, it will spread, but they won't know it's poop. They'll know the hard poop is poop. Which one will piss them
Girl.
off more?
girl, they're getting DNA from both.
My mind's been changed. My mind has been changed, Nanna.
I'll
I
bet.
don't think that they're going to be looking for DNA. I think they're just going to think that some tree
Listen.
fucked up and shit.
Guys, all right, ready? We're gonna take a poll. Raise your
Hard
hand
poop.
if you're.
Oh my god, it was mud. Runny
Raise
poop.
your hand.
I can't be part
Raise
of the
your hand
poll. I
if you're.
need to know what the situation is. Like, what are the circumstances?
If you're, well, what you just said. So raise your hand if you're pro soupy poop.
I mean,
Ew.
those-
Does
Oh.
soupy poop get you arrested or not? Like, when you're saying we're pro, do we think that like
It's on
that?
the,
oh
it's
yeah,
on the
no,
cop's
soupy poop,
windshield.
Clap,
soupy
clap.
poop will get you arrested.
I vote for soupy poop because I've never had anything but that in my life.
Soupy poop will get you
Same!
arrested.
Man, high fivesies.
Yes. Soupy poop.
I would like mine to bounce
Soupy
off a police
poop.
car.
It doesn't bounce. There's something that will.
You
Well-
said bounce, and it made me happy.
It doesn't actually bounce it.
Listen, if my poop is gonna be on a cop
Stick-
car, I'm going to stand on the fucking cop car and shit on the windshield.
That's a lot.
I'm so proud
You
of all
can't
of
even
us.
try to get away with that. I would want to be able to
No.
like have an out.
Listen, if I'm going into the jails, I'm
Listen.
going in hard.
No, but if I'm shitting on a cop car, I want to not get caught.
That was just the thing. If you accidentally hit a cop car, it wasn't like shit and throw it on a cop car.
I'm just so glad
No,
that,
if I'm
that we are so much classier than quarantine karaoke with their taking out their, you know what?
No,
Okay.
honestly,
First-
quarantine
With
karaoke
their
has, for the most part, been like shutting off all the bullshit.
Eddie,
people-
make a sound. Burp. Eddie, burp or something.
Hey!
We got enough.
now we're better than them. Now we're better than them because someone's actually showing a top.
So much classier than that bullshit.
We,
we're
we
gonna-
definitely
gonna-
are.
No,
But
we're
also,
gonna
we're
close
having
with that.
very adult conversation because we're adults.
For the most
We are
part.
adults, y'all.
And we're not rude.
Especially
We're gonna-
Jeff is a-
Now.
We're gonna close with that. Wait, we're gonna close with that. Eddie, close us out with that. We're done. Make noise.
A nipple.
Eddie, the serial necrophiliac and his nipple.
Hi, just kidding.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us for episode 5 of Karaoke
Thank you
Host
so
Quarantine
much.
Wait,
Q&A.
Eddie, come a whole lot closer and make sounds.
Thanks,
This is on
thanks
my
to
Just
Dan.
for Fans.
Thanks to
Just
Dan
for
for joining
fans.
us. Thanks for Eddie for
Eddie's
closing us out.
Venmo in comments
And we're
below.
out of here. We're done.
It's my absolute pleasure. And
Dan, thank you.
Thank you.
You were amazing, Dan.
Bye.
This was